Hey, dorks, welcome to my stream. I'm allowed to
Gut
say
bomb?
that. Yeah, I know, right? Am I really gut bomb? I don't know. Hi, folks, welcome to a stream that was kind of unplanned. I was actually going to stream, so let me show you. So today is April 1st, which means it's the first day of April Apples, which is a month-long event celebrating the Apple computer, Apple II, Apple IIe, blah, 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 blah. And so I found, I'm gonna add this to Sage. I found this book on Blue Sky. Somebody shared a photo of it. I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool. So I found a PDF of it online. It's like 43, 45 pages. That includes the cover and table of contents. So it's a really short little book. And I was gonna get my Apple IIe out tonight and do a stream about getting it all set up and all ready to go. And then I got this point of sales machine in. So stay tuned. I might stream tomorrow night on that one because I want to get it set up and then do a programming stream. Oh, I can create a database and then create an adventure game. Cool. So I want to welcome the people who are joining me today. We got Sloopy, we got Mark, and we might have CDI. He's muted, so.
Yes.
Hi.
Maybe.
Maybe. So I also wanted to talk about interesting things. I'm going to make myself big. I'm just going to ramble a little bit today. So I had a customer with a Dell laptop, and the issue is the Dell laptop kept saying, "Your fans ain't working." So he brought it over. I opened it up. The fans were spinning fine. There no real dust in them. So I was like, okay, I don't know what's wrong with it. But it just kept, and even when I rebooted it, after taking the fans out, there was no real dust in the fans. I still took a can of air, spritzed them a little bit, dusted out the very fine dust that was underneath them, put it all back together, got the same air. As soon as the Dell logo comes up, the air comes up, your fans aren't working. And I'm like, well, they're spinning. So I reboot, able to get into Windows. That's when I found out one fan on the right-hand side was going a mile a minute. The one on the left was going, oh, do you want me to work? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Kind of like Eeyore. So it was, kind of a hot mess. So I texted the person back, said, give me a call. He called me. I said, hey, let's just replace your fans because I don't really know. One fan's kind of dying and they come as a 2-pack. So, hey, who is Millie?
It was a typo.
That's okay. Emily said, hey, Ark. So anyway, that was 3 months ago. 2 voicemails and 3 texts later, I still have them in the package. Figure that one out. And he's paid me for them because he came here, he paid me for my time and paid me for the fans. So never heard back.
He wants to be your biggest fan.
Yeah, he really is. So let's talk about this computer. I keep calling it the Vagaro computer. So this is the actual company name. This is the base I've taken off. But every time I look at it, I think Viagra. I don't know why, but that's the name. So it's a point of sales computer with 2 screens, which I had to like Google search. Oh, I'm going to say hi to folks in the chat before I get into this. We got Thomas Armstrong from BC. Hey, Thomas. Eric Adams. Hi, Eric. We got Emily. Hey, Emily. And yes, see, I know how to say your name. Not Millie.
Miley.
And we got Cass. So, hi, folks. I got a phone call this morning just as I was about to get into the shower, so they caught me at the right time because I hadn't quite fully got ready for the shower. And they said, "Hey, we're outside. How do we get in?" And I'm like, "Well, you don't." So I went and met them at the door at this POS system. The issue with it is, let me move my camera around and I will show you. So they bought a different power supply. I thought it was a power supply, but it's not. Let me change over to my bench cam and I'll show you. Ta-da. So I've done some preliminary work and I'm going to talk about that. That's fun. But in here is all their connectors. You can't really see that. There is a circular connector here, which for some reason does not want to show up on the camera. There we go.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, it's like a 4-pin DIN type connector.
Yeah.
And the issue with it is it's wobbly.
I've seen those before.
When you plug it
Done
in,
broke.
it wobbles.
Yeah, I've
So
seen
I'm
them on
hoping,
Dell
I'm hoping
laptops.
I'm hoping I can just reflow it and like just resolder it would be the amazing part if I can. However, here's the fun part. I'm gonna close this preview window out. There is no tear apart guide for this at all, anywhere. Nobody's done videos on it. Nobody has. The company has an internal document that they can't share externally because I spent a half an hour on the phone with tech support. They're like, "Oh, you want to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, it's out of warranty." I'm like, "I don't care if it's out of warranty. Just send me the document." They're like, "Oh, we can't do that. It's internal only." And there is nothing
Sigh.
online. So I
Yeah.
got it apart-ish. The issue at this point I don't know. You see this cable back here?
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the bottom unit.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! This unit. And I don't know how it connects.
Just cut it, and then you can just resolder them back
Solder
together.
it back together. No. How about no? So that's
Yeah,
where
nah.
I'm kind of at. I have, by the way, people, I'm going to show this off because I am super proud of my organization. I'm missing a part actually.
I'm super proud of my organization. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm missing, yeah. It's got to be here somewhere. But if you look here, I bought this craft storage unit, and I've been labeling. These are the laptops I've been working on, the part for the Acer finally got shipped out today, the heatsink. So I got an email this morning, which I forgot to email at the client about that it's on its way. But so I've been using this. So this is the front. There was a screw in here, so you can't see, but in this thingy that held the plastic on, and then that's the hinge. That's what I'm like, what did I write? I can't read what I wrote. And then the base, which is for that. Although I'm missing a screw for the base, and I don't know it anyway. We'll find it, but I'm missing a part of the plastic. Anyway, I thought I had it all here. Sorry for the arm reach. Anyway, I'll put it all over there. I'll find it. Oh, haha! Guess what? Right in front of me. Found it. See? Said I'd find it. If you had this organizer for that Lenovo, it would be together. Yeah, I know, Emily. And the best part is I did have the organizer and didn't use it. So, yeah. The fun. So I don't know, like, if you look here, it goes up into this piece of plastic, and this piece of plastic looks like it should just come off, but it don't. And I don't want to just like rip things apart because there's a lot of pieces of plastic that come off, but for some reason, because I'm thinking it's just hiding in behind here. So I don't know how to get to. It's so annoying. So there's where we're at this point. Insert disappointment emoji.
Sad trombone. Womp womp.
Well, yeah. And then I also looked here because the cable goes. Come on, you go down. The cable goes in here, but this doesn't want to seem to lift up either.
Does that ring come off on the other side?
What ring?
The plastic.
The ring that goes all the way around the hole.
See, I thought
the-
about that, but I
On the
don't
other
see anything.
screen.
Oh, this one here?
Talking about on the other screen. Because when you pulled on that plastic cover,
Maybe it
like,
comes
the
off.
whole thing moved. I was wondering
Yeah.
whether
It looked like a different
whole
color of plastic.
Yeah, it
Which
does.
then
See, they both have
indicates a
they
different-
both have that ring. Both things.
Since it's a
But
different color, it
again-
would not be the same pressing.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. And there's also, you can see kind of, if you look here, you can see kind of like a gap
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
So that would make sense.
Do you have the thin metal knife that comes with the iFixit kit? Because what I would do, yes, the dreaded fillet tool, what I would do is very gently try and see if you can get it in that gap.
Nope.
I will go
Yeah, I
in.
wouldn't-
Oh, there we go.
And
Guess what? It doesn't come off. But the ring does.
yeah, but is there any screws or anything in there that you can see?
Nope. But hold on, let me. Maybe. It might be. Is that a screw? I'm actually going to zoom in with my. Is that a screw?
Yeah, but that looks like the back part.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that's threaded from the
There's
Like
a
inside.
something
one.
screwed into it. Yeah,
See,
that
this
whole
is
back
moving
case,
the whole base thing.
yeah, the whole back case looks like it should come off. I mean, is there maybe
Well,
it
I
just
can
needs
see.
to work the
Okay,
edges?
so let me show you now that I'm kind of. It's nice to have this on camera because you can see more. There's 2 screws there, which means this has got to move because there'd be technically 4.
Yeah, but that'll
To
be
get-
screwed to the metal frame on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plastic's probably separate from that. I would imagine that. Yeah, I think CDI is right. It probably unclips around the edges or something.
Yeah, I would say it probably the front bezel, the other side probably unclips off, and then everything unscrews from the other side.
Yeah.
That plate right there just screams that just comes off.
What, this one here?
Yeah,
I know.
because you got the little tabs on left and right. But
See,
it's
that's what I'm. But I looked at them and I didn't see. Like, there's no
Emily,
peanut.
I'm not a peanut gallery. I'm fully nuts.
Oh, let me shine a light on this side as well.
Like the cover that's over that connector. Why am I pointing at the screen?
This thing.
Yeah, that looks like a separate piece. It kind of looks like a separate piece of plastic.
it is. The question is, does it come in? Does the bezel on the outside have to become off first before you take that one off? Which is kind of what it looks like more of.
I'm trying to see if I can get this. Anyway, I can. Okay. I'm gonna stick that back up because I don't want to keep bending the plastic. See, I was kind of hoping there was just like an easy access. You know what I mean? Oh.
I can't imagine from a manufacturing point of view that they'd have to assemble the entire screen with those 2 connected together. That doesn't make sense in my manufacturing
Now I know there are.
brain.
There's like 4 screws on the screen itself.
Well, then take them off.
Okay, all right,
And
jeez.
now we get to say. Now we get to play the unscrew things until it falls apart game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But I'm wondering if I should do that one, or because it does connect to this one, because this one also has screws, just unscrew this one, because this is really where I want to get to, is this. And the cable connects to this, like that cable runs from here
I
to
would
here.
say, I would say take it off the top part first, so you can disconnect the cable, because it's probably built from the bottom to the top.
But wouldn't this be the bottom? This part here with the board and
Yeah.
everything?
They assemble it from the bottom to the top, so that the top
Yeah.
is the last thing built. So you need to open the top so you can pull that that
Cable
cable
out.
out and disconnect it from the bottom. I mean, disconnect it from the top so that the
bottom's free to come out. Yeah. I didn't realize we are going to get this kinky talking about tops and bottoms, but sure.
hey,
This is an equal opportunity stream. Don't worry.
Right?
I'm free.
Is that a modem?
Yes. That's where
Looks
credit
like it.
card processing would be.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Either that or a receipt printer.
Yeah, it has to, because
I
the
think the
modems.
receipt printer's actually the other one on the other side of the Ethernet.
So
Well, yeah,
the
I'm trying to
modems-
figure out, because there's the network port there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Then it looks like an RJ11 there.
What's the plastic show? Plastic has a little icon on it.
That's
No,
the
That's
thing with the
no,
slot
that's a
in it.
door. So next to the power, that's the cash drawer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cash drawer.
that makes sense.
Cash drawer.
Cash
Yeah.
drawer release, yeah. And
Then between
And
USB, that would be a modem.
and the gray one is a modem
Okay,
for data.
cool.
Maybe it's ISDN.
Oh, and by the way, here's the model of it, which confirmed what I was looking at online, because you go to their website. This is no longer under warranty. They don't make it anymore.
nah.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, you got a Dell.
No, I have a
Viagra.
Vorgo or whatever, how you say it. Yeah. Vorgon. There we go. We'll go Star Trek. I'm going to call it a Vorgon.
Or
Yeah,
you
it
could
looks
go
very
you could go Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and call it a Vogon. I don't know. Either or.
So take out the 4 screws then and try to take this off.
I mean, you can try taking the screws off the bottom and seeing if you can disconnect it from there, but
Well, let's try the bottom because it's laying down. And I have it resting on this because I don't want to damage its touch screen.
which side is the screen on?
Both. So
It
the
has
customer
screens
sees
thing back to back.
Yeah, customer sees. Sorry, you can't see what I'm pointing at. The customer sees this screen and can
Mhm.
see the entire transaction, and
Ah,
then the person who's typing it in
the
can see
employee.
this. Yeah, the employee can see this side.
Oh, so these are two different screens, and the base comes out straight towards us.
Yeah. And there's a screw in here. I don't know if there's a screw under that X.
Probably.
Guess what?
Yeah, the X is called a Phillips head screw. I know you Canadians are not used to them because you're used to the Robertsons, but
I was going to say
Yeah.
it's a Roberts. It should be a Roberts.
It's a Robertson. Yeah, so it was a screw there.
Or-
Okay, cool.
Or there's a third. There's the Japanese industry standard.
Yeah, that's true.
I never heard of that one.
yeah, you
It's
don't want to.
Japan.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so close to
Okay.
Phillips.
it's basically a Phillips, but with a sharper angle on the tip.
Gotcha.
Which guarantees you'll
Uh,
strip it if you use the wrong driver.
And I have looked under these doors, and there's nothing. Oh, screw in there. There's a
Yeah,
screw.
I work on old Japanese motorcycles, so I have a set of JIS screwdrivers.
I don't know what those are for.
They are some kind of expansion module
Yeah,
that
there's
bolts
that
the
one.
back by the looks of it. And those are There's a SIM card slot and
SIM card.
a SD card slot
Oh,
and
okay,
a
okay,
power
okay.
button and a plus and minus. They might be contrast or something, maybe. Don't know.
Okay, so I don't
Yeah.
see any. I don't see any more screws up. There's none in that corner. And I don't see any up here.
See
So
if
it's
it
got to be
lifts
clips
up.
all around the side.
Well, yeah, but there's
Yeah.
also this retainer ring. I'm wondering about if there's anything under that.
Yeah, that one you should be able to pull off and out of the way.
Oh, that would be the theory, wouldn't it?
Well, it's got a big
Oh.
opening in it, so
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what it is. It's like an Android tablet with a second screen on the back of it.
What the heck?
Ah.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Ah! Stop smashing my fingers. Okay. Ah. Ah.
An owl.
So if you look here, we can start to see the underbelly. Okay, does somebody want to come off stream and come give me like a third hand?
I'll get on a flight now. I should be there
Yeah,
in
would
about
you?
20 hours. You know.
There's the plug.
All right.
Move that. There's the plug right there. Huzzah.
But is that going to the cable or is that
Yeah.
what is
Yeah, it
that
is.
going
That's going to
to?
the cable. I'm just ask some cabling.
and Cass, yes, she's already looked up the name, model, talked to the manufacturer, looked up the FCC ID, the whole nine.
But where does it? Okay, so it goes there. Yeah, I've tried everything I can, Cass, to like find a manual, a teardown guide on this, and oh, okay, I don't know what that cable just did, but it popped off.
Yeah, they are pretty easy to pull off. They're pretty
Okay.
fun to put back on too.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have
Oh,
fun with
that's
that.
a yeah.
And
That's
there's two screws back there.
Yeah.
micro
Okay.
display
Okay.
thingy.
Oh, I need to figure out how to get the darn thing.
Wow, you have big hands.
Cass, you're in Montreal. Can you grab a train down and help me? Because I don't know where
Down
these
here, I
cables-
need more hands.
I need another hand. Like, how are
What
you
is that?
supposed to-
Zip tie holding it on to the bracket there?
Well, I can't. The problem is I can't really see inside.
I'd say take those two screws. Is there two screws in the back, or are they already out?
Those are for the base.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like
Yeah,
it's the zip tie's holding it in.
Yep.
See the zip tie right there?
No, I don't. But bear with me. Let me grab my magnifying glasses because if I could find them. Where the fuck
I'm
are
like 1,500 miles away, and I can see that zip tie.
Where do you see the zip tie?
I can beat that. I can beat that, Sloopy.
It's
I'm
white.
4,000
It's right-
miles away, and I
it's
can see it as well.
Right there. Okay, move your finger a little more to the center.
To the right.
Yeah.
Right there.
Snip it.
Isn't that-
yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a bitch of a thing to cut out, isn't it?
No, just cut it right along the metal.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, I forgot your side clippers are used for hedges and tree branches.
yes, yes, they are.
What the hell?
Okay,
You've been trimming
but
your.
I don't have them out. So you guys can look at the. Why did that go blurry? There we go. Ta-da. Okay, you guys can look at the unblurry photo while I go clean off the top of my toolbox so I can get them dug out. I will be back. Talks amongst yourselves.
Meanwhile,
How you doing today, CDI?
Jesus.
I'm okay. I'm
Quietly,
actually
apparently.
I'm quietly working as well.
What are you working
I
on?
see.
Well, we are doing. See, I can't disclose what we're doing product wise, but it's basically um, a lot of data center stuff.
Oh,
So,
fun.
yeah, so I'm going through stories and tickets and all this jazz.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh
And still
my.
not getting paid. No.
All right, I'm back. They were actually. So I have my hedge clippers. All right, being super careful not to cut that other cable. Yeah, that's easy.
Weird.
It's like
Keep going,
Got
Nils. Had
something
it.
very.
yeah, I know. I gotta just get it out a little bit more.
It needs to get sharpened.
Well, they're pretty good. Just the darn thing is super tight in there.
They're pretty good. I mean, the hedge didn't argue, so.
Exactly. I'll be right back.
And Slippy, how are you? I didn't ask.
I'm doing okay.
Just gonna grab my little needle nose pliers to pull that out.
God, this is
Ta-da.
fucking
Whoops.
annoying.
Yeah, I hear you. Look at this. Look at how small it is. It's like playing Operation.
Yep.
All right.
There
so,
you go.
in theory,
Hey!
hey, look at that. Folks, we got it off. Okay, so let's set this down really gingerly. So what I'm hoping, if we can figure out how to get the rest of it apart, is that I can just reflow the connector that's here. I really need my glasses because I can't. I feel as blind as a bat right now. And I had them this. Oh, there they are. Apparently, I had them when I was eating or something. I'll be right there on the kitchen counter. Be right back.
Oh, jeez.
I would just like to put my hand up here and say that I still, after all these years, despise the CPU connectors on Power Mac G4.
Cool. So can I just take the question is, can I just remove the board? Or would it be, because I'm seeing here on the board, there's one
Big ass
screw
screws holding it
here.
down. I can see those two.
Yeah, there's two there.
And there's two big ribbon cables
And
going
there's also two.
forward.
There's also one here and one here.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, you
the
can't
two
see where I'm pointing. So there's two there as well.
the two big cables at the top look like they go to the front display.
Yep.
One's probably the LCD and the other one's the touchscreen.
I also love this. Shit! Everything's falling off. I also love this.
the
capacitor
random
that they
big ass
have that's
capacitor that's just glued in the
That's
middle
just
of
kind
it.
of like, yeah. Yeah.
That's one of those Friday afternoon shit. We've run out of the right size ones. Just jam one of these in.
Just
it'll be
jam
okay.
one on. Yeah.
Jam one in and put some hot glue under it. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Good old Chinese manufacturing. I mean, it shows
So,
initiative. I could.
The question is, can I get? So I got all the screws that I can see out of the plastic part of it. Can I just? Because there is a seam. Like
Yeah, you're gonna have to
here.
guitar pick. Yeah, you have to guitar pick the whole thing on the side.
Yeah, I'll use my spoocher. That's what I'm thinking.
Wait, you're thinking?
What I'm thinking.
Thinking.
I know
it's dangerous.
It's a dangerous thing with me. So let's talk about good news while I swear and curse at this thing. So a while ago, I don't know where that other screw went to. I don't see it. Because there's supposed to be, as you can see, there's 4. You can't see. As you can see, there's supposed to be 4 holding that back hinge on, and I only have 3 of them, and I don't know where the 4th one went to.
The good news is I'm about 68.7% sure that's just a standard M4.
Yeah, I might
screw.
have one here. I'm just double checking. Well, where the fuck did that go? Huh. Odd and weird. Anyway. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me move this back so I can. So back in January, I went to an event called Junk Independence Day, which sounds very American. But it's not. Here in Toronto, and they're going to have another one the 13th of this month. So I will be going and getting more computery stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find a spot to kind of slide this in. It's super tight. Oh, it's USB port. Okay. I wonder if the top, because there's no screws in the top. Maybe I can open this up.
Actually, it's right there all in front of you. Just take the screws from this.
Take the
circuit
screws
board.
out.
Oh,
Okay.
the circuit board right there. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I know. I'm
but
just
that's a
trying
lot
to.
less work.
I know, but I don't want to do that because there's all these connectors. What if I can take out the board though with the connectors? That's all. I'm just trying to save my. I'm trying to pull a Steve and be lazy.
That always works out so well for Steve.
Right?
And every time he does, he gets another image writer.
Hey, listen, I will take an image writer because the one I bought doesn't work. So, well, actually, the one I was given for free. And I knew it didn't work going in.
I have acquired it.
All right, let's take these 4 screws out. Where is the other 2? But yeah, Cass, I called the company this morning and spent a half an hour. So it's so weird. I called the number that's at tech support and I get software tech support.
Yeah.
And so the girl talks to the hardware techs, which apparently I can't talk to because I might know more than them and, take their job out in BC. And so they, half an hour later, in between pauses, because at first I couldn't find this sticker, which she wanted the serial number off of, because it's not.
They hid it under a flap.
Yeah. Right.
That
was why I ended. Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought something came off. It's just this came up.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how easy it's going to be without. I'm going to have to disconnect those cables, aren't I?
I'm afraid you probably are.
That is
on there.
Yeah.
That looks like the same video connector as the other one. So
yeah, so it should just pop up. But there's also a piece of tape coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to get that out of there. Okay, that's off. I don't know what the hell this is because I got tape over it.
It's probably either got a lift up or a pull out, like keyboard style ribbon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
But it's got tape over the top of it to stop it coming undone.
Let me turn it around.
You need to tear the band-aid off.
Hey, Bacchus, welcome. Okay, let me get some water.
Hello.
From experience, POS terminal machines are either really interesting or incredibly boring. This has been really interesting because there is jack shit online about how to tear this thing apart. So yeah, that's been. I broke the plastic, by the way, lifting that up. That's been the really interesting part, and that also, by the way, includes calling their tech support. And apparently they only have internal documents on how to work on this, and they can't release that to the public. God forbid. Let me get my needle nose so I can clamp onto that stupid piece of tape. There we go. Yeah, it's a so
no,
that should
back.
lift.
This is a mirrored drive door that I've had in bits for like 2 years. So I'm finally getting around to rebuilding.
Nice.
The other one, the Quicksilver that I was rebuilding, I've hit several stumbling blocks on over the course of trying to rebuild it. So that one's
Maybe
still in progress.
Oh, there's also a little, I'm assuming, speaker. If you can see that right there.
Yeah.
Little speaker cable. Or some kind of, at least that's what it would be in a laptop. So try to get that out.
It probably
There we
makes
go.
crude beeping noises when you do things.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also Wi-Fi cables. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of that so I get them on the right way. Okay, so the one from the right goes to the left, and the one from the left goes on the right. Figure that out.
Rather than in front of it. I can't work this out.
See, look, this makes no sense. Sorry, it's a little blurry. But the one that comes from this side plugs on the opposite side. Why?
It's the test to see whether you're actually a qualified technician for the system.
Yeah, right. That's why I took a photo so I'd remember. This one will not come up. Oh, they're also, there we go. They also have, I'll show you in a second. There's also a clamp on the board to hold the cables on.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. This is annoying. Oh, look. Oh, shitballs. There's still another connector. Ta-da. There's the connector underneath it. Remind me about this one because I'm going to forget.
I was going to say, can you get VODs of all your streams? Because you might need this one at this rate.
There we go. Okay. So, yeah.
Where's the power supply?
So the power, oh, sorry, you can't see. Sorry, my bad. So the power's here, which is wrapped in a box. So I'm going to grab one of because they bought a different power supply because they thought it was the power supply was the flaky part of it. And I was hoping that it wasn't in a box. Because if it's in a box, there ain't, and with as much as that's not online with this, it may not, I don't know if this is just a regular standard. So it's a 4-pin
kind
adapter.
of similar to the G4 Cube one, actually. I don't know if it's the same size. Because the one on the G4 Cube's a standard connector. They just made it look fancy.
Because see, when you plug it in, it wobbles
you need to
inside.
Move it down, Trina. It's not on camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me move my camera back a little bit here so I got a little more playroom. So when you can wiggle it, and now it doesn't turn on at all. And I don't know if there's a way to get rid of that box.
I would possibly suggest that the metal plate work in the inside of the connector has failed and snapped.
That's what I'm thinking. And
Fatigue, because it's been moved backwards and forwards. It's had that big heavy plug hanging off it.
yeah. Oh,
And
that
it's
makes total
broken.
sense. That makes total sense. The question is,
you might be able to get another connector from somewhere like DigiKey or something like that.
okay. Does anyone know what the name? Sorry, you can't really see it. Does anyone know what the name of that one is?
I do not.
Yeah, at this point, Cass, they're saying it doesn't even turn on. So, and I'm not plugging it in, obviously. I just wanted to show that inside of it wobbles. Because I can't get it to wobble any other way but plugging the whole thing in. I should also replace this stupid capacitor that's massive. But look at the little board. It's so small.
It's apparently an ARM embedded board with Android on it, according to the site.
Okay.
It's got Android 9 on it, apparently.
Very cool.
According to the site I found for it, anyway.
Yeah.
It's a company called Sunmi.
Uh-huh.
It's the same terminal. It's
I like to
exactly
know
the
what
same.
I like to know what was supposed to, or what could be added to the side here.
Yeah, so the name, you just need to look up for 4-pin power DIN or 4-pin DIN.
4-pin DIN? Okay.
Yep, that's effectively.
All right. Okay. Well, that's where we're at this point because there's nothing else I can do with this thing until I get the parts. The parts. Bear with me one sec. Let me just double check a few things. Cool. And that's the Atari code. Cool. Yeah, so at least I got it apart. I'll never remember how I got it apart and never get it back together, but we got it apart. Emily, can you send me that link on Discord, please and thank you? Because all I can do with it on StreamYard is do this. I can show it. I can't click on it, but I can show it. So if you could send me that on Discord, that would be amazing. Yeah, I can't put anything on it. Technically, it is a client's computer. Thanks, Emily. I got Discord open on my laptop so I can see what's going on. If I could get over to it. So yeah, I guess there's not much. I was hoping that the connector wasn't enclosed and that I could just like reflow it and it would go back together.
In answer to your question, Bacchus, from earlier, I fitted fans. What are they called? Forgot the name of the damn things.
Fans.
The brown ones.
Yeah, we can make you big.
Look, see, it's special fans. I can't remember the name of the company that makes them now. God damn it.
Okay, so are you thinking only and fans?
No, I'm thinking brown and beige fans.
Okay.
Noctua.
Noctua, that's the one.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah.
I put Noctua fans in it. It's much quieter now.
The really ugly brown fans.
Yep.
I like the fans. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against them. It's just the coloring sucks
They're-
monkey balls.
They're technically excellent and aesthetically disgusting.
Yes.
But in a lot of cases, I take technical excellence over aesthetics based on the fact that I can't see them when they're inside a computer. So
Yeah, no, that's fine. But there's the issue comes in when you get these people who love their clear cases.
well, they all put RGB in the thing, and Noctua don't do RGB fans.
Yeah. All right, I'm just putting the 4 screws that I took out of the bottom of this screen back in because I don't see a reason for them to be out. So let's put them back in.
It's awfully logical of you.
I know, right?
What have you done with the real trainer?
Well, you're gonna love this.
Imposter!
I know, right? I know. It's AI Trina today. Beep, bop, boop.
It's all part of an elaborate April Fool's joke.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This is not really one of Trina's streams.
Because look what else I'm gonna do.
computer-generated.
While I'm at it. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm gonna get out my craft kit bin. I'm gonna raise it up here a little bit. I'm gonna put MB. So this is a whiteboard marker, so I can erase these after.
So when you accidentally pick it up wrong and put your hand on top of it, you'll wipe all the labels off.
Yeah. That's okay. I honestly thought I lost it today. I could not find it for the life of me. And I was freaking because I now got that email saying, hey, the heatsink for that Acer has been shipped. And I'm like, shit, where the hell did I put the... And then I found it. It was buried under my solder fume extractor.
See,
So
nice.
So yeah, I don't know what else to stream at this point because it's not what I thought was going to happen. But you don't know until you take it apart. And again, there is jack all about these things.
Well, I seem to have reached an impasse with this G4 because I can't get the processor card to seat on the motherboard. If I take the plastic locating frame off, works fine. But the plastic locating frame is required to stop the CPU from going like that when you put the heatsink on it. But if I put the plastic locating frame in, it doesn't fit. Which is annoying considering it came out of this machine and it was on this board.
Oh no!
Gotta go back together somehow, but I just don't have the magic incantation to make it work. It feels like it's not going that way far enough, which it can't because the frame's in the way. I'm stuck. I can't use heat and violence brackets. It's too
Well, I
delicate.
mean, you can.
I mean, I can, but it won't work again if I do.
It won't work, but you know, there's you can.
It just feels like I need to push it that way about 2 millimeters to get it to locate. It might be like it's sprung or something, but it's just, oh, it feels horrible. I don't want to break it.
So let's take a look at that link. That Emily sent me, because I don't... Emily, I'm a little confused with the link you sent me, but then I'm confused most of the time.
Situation normal.
Right?
I think I know what it is. I don't think this board's located properly. It's slipped under all the clips it's supposed to be slipped under and the screw holes line up.
Oh,
so.
I found it. Power DIN 1, 2, 3. Okay.
like something stopping me.
Okay. Well, it looks like it there. Cool. I think I figured it out. Yay me.
You go, Trina.
I know, right? Yeah, that's what I found. Bacchus was that one. Power DIN 4.
I got it. I've got it.
Vendor DigiKey. Let's go to DigiKey because I have a DigiKey account now because I bought cups from them.
Zoom this camera in.
I am in Canada. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, it just changed over. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen and make me big for a bit, if that's okay.
No worries.
Okay.
Before you do, I worked it out, by the way, everybody. If you're trying to get one of these to fit, there's two little plastic lugs here and here on the CPU mounting bracket. You have to tuck the CPU underneath them.
Ah, that would do it.
Yep. That's why it wouldn't go forward far enough. And now
so I'm gonna
it fits
change
perfectly,
the
just like
back.
that. Okay, you can.
Yeah.
You can make yourself big now.
Cool. All right. So let's move my. Let's move that up there. Okay, let's make everybody the same size. I'm gonna present because apparently I can do this now. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. I think that's the page. Yeah, that's the page. All right. Sweet. Cool. So this is the page I'm on DigiKey. So what do I select? Do I need to select like manufacturer? Or just like for power?
Yeah, and
Anybody?
Receptacle female socket as well, I think.
Receptacle female sockets, okay.
Through hole should get you it.
Oh, yeah.
To your
Okay.
to your right, yeah. And then apply all, and it'll give you. I think it gives you like two options. Looking at that.
2 of 26 results, yeah. Do, do, do.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's. Can I see the?
That's they're not. No, they're not the right ones. They're vertical mount ones. They're not right angle ones.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, Eric's Edge. So what do we have here? We have a POS that's right now a POS because it won't turn on.
You beat me to it. I was about to say that. A proper POS.
Well, actually, that's what I said to the guy that dropped it off. I'm like, oh, so your POS is actually a POS. It just doesn't work. And he just laughed. But yeah, that's not going to work.
Okay, so I gotta put
Poopity poop.
paste there.
What if I do mounting type? Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Clear out the mounting type.
Or no, about insert. Cell size insert.
Yeah, maybe clear that. Still the
No,
same.
it's still down to 2. Still down to that one and that one.
And with that, I need to bail. I got a full meeting.
Yeah.
At
No,
the top of
that's
the hour.
fine, CDI. Thanks for joining.
Yay.
Have fun with your meeting.
No. Oh. Alrighty. Have fun.
All right, have fun.
Yeah.
You could probably click into one of those and go to product series. Okay, let's try this one because that's closer. Sorry, DigiKey is like a really slow site, it seems at times.
Yeah.
So it matches everything except for I could just, I guess, click on the company name, maybe.
Just scroll down a bit to the attributes below. Category. Circular connector assembly. So that's going to be a big category.
Yeah.
Oh.
Series is what?
PD. Oh yeah. If you click right, like open that in a new tab and see what it looks like.
Oh, you're not going to be able to see it because. Oh, yes, you can. Sweet.
Yeah, I can see all your tabs. It's okay.
Okay. So it shows me the same one.
Oh. Okay. Try just clicking on that link again in that one.
What if I try? What about this? Oh, I guess that doesn't. Okay. Click on that. Gotta do the same thing though. It's DigiKey resets.
Down.
Okay, I'm gonna just close out this tab because we're basically on the same page. There's no way to change. I also need voltage rating. I need 24 because that's what this one says. Because I did look at the. Let me. Bear with me one sec. I'm gonna do something.
Motley, do something.
I'm gonna do something back here. Nobody. Behind the scenes.
Okay. Now comes the really interesting part. Well, first of all, I need to find a bucket of screws.
All right, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
remove this from the. Remove this for a sec.
Bucket.
Perfect.
Where are you? My bucket of screws. Oh, there it is. Oops. Oh, shit.
You mean you don't have them organized like I do with this? Ooh.
They're in a bucket.
Oh, they're in a bucket. That's organized.
Bucket screws. The problem was that I took this machine apart 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of put some of the screws in a bag, and some of the screws were just lying around on the bench, and I think there's enough to rebuild it in here.
How am I killing you? Oh, check DMs. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, everybody's like DMing me. This is hilarious. Sorry. Sorry, Emily. I have my notifications turned off, so.
Come out. There should be 3 short ones.
Now, are we sure the bottom matches? That's my main concern.
Do I need the other bracket? I don't think I do.
Pricey little thing, isn't it?
It's alright, you get to bill that to your customer.
Yeah, I'm gonna order 2.
Bill them both to your customer.
So here's the question though, because it does say here, oh, you can't see what I'm looking at.
Nope.
Yeah, because Bacchus also found one as well. I'm going to double check what you guys found. But before we do that, so I'm going to add this back to Sage. So you see where it says 20 volt DC? When I'm going to add a photo to the stream on my doodle. Just bear with me one sec, please. Because when I was looking at, can I add that? Sweet, look at that. See, it says
24 volts.
24 volts.
0.58. Yeah.
So will that work? There we go. Make it a little bigger. Whoops. Where? There we go. Hey, Blahaj. DigiKey is my jam, but on my phone, so limited. Fighting a medication nap. Well, thank you, by the way, for fighting your medication nap, Emily. So that's what I'm kind of concerned about, because it does say 24 volt and the DigiKey page for that says 20. Like, I don't want to go blowing it out. 4 volts off is totally fine since you're only pushing. Okay. Thank you, Bacchus. Okay. That was my main concern about that one. I also want to double check here before Emily falls asleep on me.
Blast.
Oh, we found, Bacchus found the metal one. I just wish they would show the freaking bottom of them, though. Oh, voltage rating is 48 volts DC. Sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at. Let's remove that. So this is the one. This is the one that Bacchus. I'm trying to scroll on the stream. Wow. This
Might
is the
not
one
work.
that Bacchus.
You never know.
I mean, it looks the same. So that's the one that Bacchus sent me, and it's rated up to 48. So I might just order that one to be safe.
It's 30 kroners.
Yeah, what the living poop country am I in? I think I might have to change countries in that one. Because I don't know what a KR is.
Dang.
Is that like
sweet.
kilograms?
The hell?
As well as make sure other stuff to balance the cost of shipping. Because the last time I ordered from DigiKey, the shipping was like $7. So I figure if I order 2 of them, and kind of balances out. And honestly, Emily, the client's getting charged for the shipping, so I don't care. Shh.
Good news, everybody.
Good
What's up?
news, everyone.
You don't have to look at my ugly face anymore
Aww.
Why?
because I have to go. Someone needs a ride to go pay their rent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Bacchus, I'm not as dumb as I look or as better testing has indicated.
I'm trying to get my mouse over, and it's confusing because I can see it like, anyway.
Yeah, you want to change it from digikey.no to digikey.ca.
.ca, yeah, that's what I figured. Let's see if it's on the .ca site, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to see a smoke test?
Ooh,
Hang tight. Let
Smoke.
me,
Okay.
bear with me. I want to make sure this is on. There we go.
oh, $5.
They're $4.34 a
Oh, wait.
pop.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
So-
Canadian, so it's
Well,
like
that is Canadian.
$3 a US. Actually,
But yeah,
about
I'm
$4
gonna-
US now with all the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going to order this one. Anyway, all right, so let me stop doing this because I can't make you big while I'm doing this. So,
We might have a slight technical hitch here.
hey, Matthew. All right, let's make you big.
I can't find the power button.
That
Does
looks
anybody
like
know where the
a,
power button is on a Power Mac G4 MDD? Oh, it's in the middle of the head
Yeah, it's
rail.
in the front.
G4s have purple boards or blue boards.
Yeah.
I've never
This is,
seen
well,
it.
this is a mirror drive door machine, so it's a bit
Yeah.
special.
The only blue and white G3 that I ever saw was the one that I got from Apple.
Oh,
And when I say I got it from Apple, I didn't like buy it at the store. I got it because it was an actual Apple-owned machine with an Apple asset tag on it.
oh, nice.
Yeah, I used to work for TerraSoft Solutions, and I was
name
one of the
rings a
devs.
bell, yeah.
I was one of the devs for Yellow Dog Linux, and
Ah,
they wanted me to have a G3 machine, and I couldn't really afford to buy one, so they sent me a blue and white G3.
well,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, it had no plastics on it, and it was painted. It's really nice.
Cool.
So Bacchus, what you're saying is I should go and buy those 2 G4 cubes that the person's had on Facebook Marketplace forever for a stupid amount, and then just charge that to the client. Because you said, yeah, fun fact, the plug is the same one as on the G4 cube. Oh, cube, never mind.
Bacchus, yes, I was. My email was sloopy@ydl.net.
I need a pointy thing.
All right, let's see this fire, because I got to get going.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the fire as well.
I got the marshmallows ready.
Sorry. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard the chime.
Fan spinning.
We got a boop anyway.
I need a VGA cable. Hang on.
Do we have a click?
I mean, it's running. It hasn't shut itself off yet. The light's still on, which is a good sign. Oh, god damn it, it's DVI.
Yeah, Bacchus, I was customer support for YDL3, and I was part of the dev team for YDL4.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, when you're developing Linux, you usually use change roots. My Power Mac 8600 300 was the very first Mac to boot YDL4, which was kind of funny because it wasn't on the supported machines list.
Okay, just let me do that and do that and...
All right. I'm disappointed there's no smoke.
I
There's
know.
no fire. I know.
And not even fire.
And Matthew, happy Tuesday to you. I don't know what country you're in, but here at least in North America, it's still Tuesday.
Happy today, Matthew.
So do you have any? Do you have any?
Hey!
I see the screen change because I can see it reflected on. Can we see?
Just a second.
It freaking works. Trade.
It chimes. It freaking chimes.
Look! Alive! It hasn't caught yet.
Yeah, no hard drive.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't got.
Cool.
I'll tell you
You're
what,
from
I can do.
Ohio. We'll forgive you.
I can solve that problem. Boop.
Yeah, Matthew, don't worry about it because in my mind, there are only 2 days. There are
Yesterday and
day.
tomorrow.
There's mail days, and there's days the post office isn't open. And there seems to be a lot more mail days than
when
there are.
the post office isn't open.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Mark, Emily says, great job.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, woohoo, Mark.
Yay!
Now you got to put a hard drive in it.
Yeah, one thing at a time. It's got no plastics on it. It's got no front, no back, no top, no bottom, no feet, and no side panels yet.
Plastics are overrated.
Yeah.
Just spray painted a nice like candy apple metal flake red.
Yeah, bass boat paint it and then just.
Yeah, my Quadra 800 is this really cool dark maroon metal flake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did it
See,
about
things like that are good when they're done tastefully.
Yeah, I did it about 30 years ago, so it doesn't look as nice now.
Yeah, I'd imagine. But
Hey,
still.
Joe.
Is that a turbo on your shirt?
Yes, it's
Nice.
Skid Factory T-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Australia. So I do. You can't reset it. There isn't a reset. There isn't a reset button on an MDD. Damn it, Apple.
Sure there is.
Yeah, it's called turning it off and turning it back on again, honey.
There's a big black plastic thing on the back. You pull that out, and it's like a reset button. You pull it out and push it back in.
Yeah, physical reset.
So, all right, I've got to go.
Okay.
All right, have a good one, Sleepy.
Hey,
Joe. Joe is running mem test, by the way, of Joe's Computer Museum. So.
Oh, nice.
Yay, yeah. What are you running mem test on, Joe? Part of your camera, by the way, is blocked, Mark.
Yeah, the privacy shutters. Doing privacy shutter things again.
It failed immediately. Oh my God! What are you testing?
Something with a
on
fault,
a crappy
apparently.
HP all-in-one. Oh, yeah.
HP things.
All-in-ones are absolute garbage machines. I don't care what brand they are. They're shit. They're all built crappy. Like all-in-one computers, yeah. Exactly. Like an iMac, exactly. It looks pretty. Unlike the iMacs, HPs especially, they look pretty. I had somebody try to sell me 3 of them one time with cracked screens. Oh, you just have to replace the screen. They're not worth replacing the screens.
Was that an iMac or a? Sorry.
What's that?
Was that an iMac that they tried to sell you?
No, there was like the HP all-in-one type idea. I don't remember the brand. Yeah.
You get them all the time. You get like late slim iMacs of people online saying cracked screen needs a replacement. The screens are literally 4 times as much as the iMac is worth.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous.
But anyway, I think at this point there's not much I can do. I got to contact the client. So I'm going to say thanks, everybody. So just an update. I received a Vorgon. I have no idea. I'm going to say Vorgon because it's Star Trek related. A POS machine. The issue is, I'm going to make myself big for a sec. Swap Mark and I around. The issue is the connector inside here is the 4-pin power is loose. This is the board out of it. We finally got the board out of it today. Hey, and I'm gonna have to. I was hoping I could just resolder it, but it's inside. So I'm gonna have to order a part from a DigiKey, which Buck has hooked me up with, and Emily also helped. I nearly called her Mary. Wow, where the hell did Mary come from?
Well, I called her Millie earlier, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're kind of at. Yeah, not much I can do. So, Mary Emily, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I know. They're absolute garbage, Joe. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Yeah, basically there's not much I can do until I talk to the client. So go to Trina's Tech. You can find all my online social presence, including my coffee account If you can afford it, be greatly appreciated to buy me a coffee. And yeah, on that note, thanks everybody for tuning in, and stay tuned. I'm gonna work on my Apple II, maybe tomorrow night. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye bye.